Hey, good evening. Sorry I'm late, but the kids finally went to bed. We had some neighbors next door that were having a party with really loud music playing, so it took a while for the kids to go to sleep, but they're finally asleep. So I am able to tell you all about making a vision board first, why you should have one, why you need one in order to achieve all your goals, and how you can make one quickly and easily. So, I need to grab something really, really quick, but I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to grab something. Okay, so I am going to show you, hello, Leslie, how to make a vision board or dream board in a few quick steps. But first, I wanted to tell you why you need one. So, you need one because you need to actually visualize what you're dreaming about or what you're wanting to achieve. And you need to have it in a place that's prominent and easy to see, and that's going to remind you of these things every day when you wake up in the morning, when you're going about your day, before you go to bed at night, pretty much all the time. So a good place to have it is the wallpaper on your phone. So for me, the easiest way to do that was to just make it on my phone. Some other people might just want to take a picture of it. But for me, I do most of the things on my phone. My kids use the iPad more than I do, even though it was a gift to me when I had my first one in 2014. So I barely get to use it. But you can also use your desktop computer to make one. And so the reason why we all need to visualize our dreams and have them in front of us all the time is because in order to make them become reality, we have to do things. They're not just going to magically appear, as much as we would love to have that be the case. So you need to work towards your goals. And so you need to figure out what you want in life, or the things that you're hoping to get. For me, I would really love someday to have a big house with a pool. I would like to have a part-time job working as a nurse practitioner and helping kids in some way. I would also like to have a lot of money, wouldn't we all, to pay for the things that we need and we'd love to have. I'd also love to, take vacations and travel abroad with my family. Those are a few of the things that I'm really hoping to achieve. So when I make my vision board, I am going to find pictures that are available through different apps like Pexels or websites, free images, or you can just Google pictures of what you are wanting to achieve. And this picture should really capture exactly what you want. So it should be like the colors, the feelings, it should capture like the smells, like just basically kind of help to put you in that space of already having it. And that's one of the keys to this whole exercise of making a vision board or a dream board is you need to feel like you've already achieved it. You have to feel like you're already there, you already have it. So my other big goal is to lose weight so that I can be back to at least the size that I was before I had the first one. And so you really have to imagine yourself in that position. You have to start acting like a person who has lost weight or is at their ideal weight acts. You need to eat the way that they eat. You need to treat yourself the way that they would treat themselves, do the things that they would do. So the best way to do that is to find a picture that captures all of those feelings in one. So it took me a little while to find some pictures that I liked, and I'm probably actually going to redo my vision board or dream board soon, because I actually have thought of some other things that I want to change and put on there. And this is, a work in progress. You can change this anytime you want, anytime you feel like your dreams or visions of the future or the things that you want in life, your goals have changed. But it's a good starting place to have something to work toward, because you need to have a place to go. You need to have a map. I mean, how else will you know how to get there, right? So you need to know where you're going. So once you find the perfect pictures, or at least for the moment, that capture these images and these things, you need to somehow get them together in the form of a cohesive kind of layout. And there's definitely many ways to do this. Sometimes, people just pick different images of things that they want to achieve and scatter them. You can do like a photo grid, but my friend and mentor, Leslie Klatt, taught me a really unique and awesome way to set this up according to the 9 Baghuas, which you will have to, of Feng Shui, which if you'd like to learn more, you need to take her course that she offers that I'm in right now, because we're learning all about that. And there's 9 different Baghuas and different areas of life. So I've selected a picture that represents each one. So I will tell you what they are and what they represent, and then that's pretty much all I'm going to give away. I don't want to give away all the secrets, but you can definitely learn more about this approach to excelling and succeeding in business and in life by checking out Leslie Klatt's page and courses at leslieklatt.com. But anyways, so my 9 pictures that I selected represent specific things. So the first one is prosperity. So that's like money, wealth. The second one is fame and reputation. And I'm going like across the top in a 9-box grid, and I'm going to show you mine in just a second. The third one is love and marriage. And then the next level, it would be family and relationships. And then physical health and well-being. And then children. I think it's children and creativity. And then spiritual knowledge growth, career work success, and helpful people and travel is the 9th one. So this is my Bagua vision board, and I'm going to show you on the iPad what mine actually looks like, if I can, since I don't even use this iPad because my kids play with it every day. There's going to be some interesting pictures on here, but this is the one. I need to move this out of the way so I can see. So this is the one that I made, and I figured out how to fit it so that I could actually put it as the wallpaper on my phone. So I changed it to the wallpaper of my phone, but it's got the 9 different quadrants. The top, I guess for you would be backwards, but it's money, fame. So yeah, so I want to be on the cover of Time magazine, obviously. I want to have a hot rockin' body in the middle. You can't really see the other ones all that clearly because it's like really light colored, but oh, there you go. But you get the gist. So I really thought that this was like an awesome way, because it pretty much covers all the different aspects of life and hits up all the different things in life that you're going to be wanting, right, and desiring, and your dreams. So for me, this was like the ideal way to make it. So what I did was I just went into Pexels or whatever and found pictures. You can even go to Pinterest and download the images to your phone, because I do most of the things on my phone anyway. And I just put them into a grid using the app PixArt, which was like super easy. And I just went beep, 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 put them in there, and then it's easy to like switch them out later. And that's how I made this one. But you could also do it using PicMonkey. That's another one. You can use it on the desktop, and that actually has, I guess, grid you could set up. I tried to figure out how to do it on the iPad so I could show you, but I didn't get that far because it was already getting late, and I haven't really used it on here. But you can read up on that online as well. I looked up, there was an article telling you kind of how to create wallpaper images that are exactly the right size, like for your phone, using the PicMonkey app. But I know that you start with a blank canvas, and then you can choose the size. I don't know if you could see. And you can pick the size of your picture. And then I think there's like an option to do like a grid and you can add pictures. But like I said, for me, the easiest way, which is plugging it into a grid on any of the collage apps even that has a 9-picture grid, and you can plug in those pictures and it comes out perfectly. And then what I did, the secret that I learned just today, was to get it to fit as your wallpaper is, it said to actually take a screenshot of it, of the image, so it's got the black around it as the borders, and then you just go into your photos and you can select that to use as wallpaper, and it doesn't resize the image for you, so it keeps basically the original size. So it worked perfectly and it fit great on my phone. And so other than me deciding to maybe change out some of the pictures at some point, it worked out great. So like I said, it's super helpful to actually know what goals you're heading towards, because you know, otherwise, like I said, you're not going to know what you need to do. So for me specifically, I would like to lose another 10 pounds before we leave on our trip at the end of the month, which is in another 2.5 weeks. So in order for me to do that, I am drinking at least a gallon of water. I'm getting back on track with that. And I am sticking to my plan of lower carbs at meals, and I'm trying to do carbs only at 1 meal a day, which I kind of went off today because I had carbs with every meal. So I will get back on that as well. And I need to really get started on the exercise piece, because obviously that's an essential part of, you know, being healthy and losing the weight. But anyway, so you need a plan. You need to figure out what your goals are. Step number 1, create a plan, break it down into small steps. Definitely celebrate the successes. So I lost half of the 20 pounds I wanted to lose. So that was 10 pounds, which was huge. It's something, right? And I'm working on the other 10 pounds. But in the meantime, I'm going to celebrate the heck out of it, because I'm super proud of myself, because it took me for freaking ever just to lose those 10 pounds. So, you know, I think I'm going to like do a face mask or do something fun. I don't know, because I finally hit that like mark yesterday. Like I said, you need to know where you're going. You need to know exactly what you're going to do. And breaking it down into steps is super helpful, especially for someone like me that tends to get overwhelmed by big things and big goals. It's really helped me to kind of set up a kind of a timetable for what I want to achieve when. And so I took off the comments here. So you're sitting in your money gua. Awesome. Good place to be. So yeah. So coming up with a plan, like, this is huge. Like, I have kind of been meandering through life for however many years, and not really like having a plan and writing out these steps and figuring out my goals. And this is like the first time in my life where I'm actually doing that, and I'm finding that it is super duper helpful. And so I really thought this vision board exercise that we did, and that's why I already had mine done, was because we did it in the course that I'm in. That's awesome. And it's really helped me to figure out, what do I even want in life, right? Because you need to have those things figured out so that you can figure out how to work towards those goals. And it was kind of like a light bulb moment, an aha moment, as Oprah would say, you know, figuring out that, oh, wow, okay, that's kind of the block that I was having. I didn't even know what the heck I even wanted. So how could I possibly know how to even get there? So I'm still learning to figure out exactly how to create those small steps, and, you know, put myself on a timetable or a schedule, and trying to break things down so it's not so overwhelming, and doing the different pieces of the puzzle to get there. But this has really, really helped me to even figure out what it is that I desire in each of those areas. So I think that, you know, using this way of thinking about it in these different areas, the 9 bagwas, is like so like perfect, because it just hits up every single aspect of your life. And these are the things that need to flow together and, you know, come together in order to, I guess in Feng Shui, I don't know how they, like the words, the terminology what they would use, but to flow maybe properly. So, you know, balance, might be another word in life, but you need to kind of have all these concepts and areas work together, right, to live your life. So I don't know if you have any questions. You can drop them in the comments about this, but yeah, this was like a super easy exercise. It was really a lot of fun for me, and I really have found it super helpful because I've just never really thought about this, especially in this way before. So definitely start thinking about your goals, thinking about what you want to achieve. Make a plan on how to get there. If you need help making a plan, you can always reach out to someone, whether it be, you know, a coach or, you know, a friend, anybody, you know, to help you kind of figure out what you are striving for in life. And then once you figure out those things, you can map out a plan to get there. And then make your vision board, you know, put it in front of you, you know, put a bunch of copies, you know, you can even print out copies, put one on your refrigerator, put one at your desk. You could have a small one in your car, right next to your steering wheel, you know, in your locker at work, anywhere, just to remind you, you know, on your phone. You could probably even make it onto your, the iPhone, the Apple Watches. You know, you could probably even make up a small background wallpaper for that as well, just so that you're seeing it all the time and reminding yourself. Put one, you know, on your bathroom mirror so you see it always, so that you're really drilling it into your head, right? And reminding yourself what you're working towards. That's what life's all about. So, you know, if you want these things to come into your life, I guess it's, you know, it follows the law of attraction, and you want, you know, abundance, and you want all of these things to manifest, you need to, you know, visualize them first. And that's like the first most important step, is visualizing and really feeling and acting as if you already have it. And that's the whole point of the vision board, is to set you up for that and just have it right there in front of you, and you can just look at it and imagine that you're there. You know, you're in that tropical paradise in Bali, and, you know, you're feeling the sun, and you're smelling the salty air, and, you know, you're putting your toes into the sand, or, you know, into the water, and you feel the cool breeze, and, you know, you're listening to the music, and you just feel what it would be like to be there. And this is the way that you're going to actually manifest these things. This is the way that you're actually going to make these things come true, because you already feel it, and you know it, and you know that you can create this in your life. So I am really embracing this, and I am making this a part of my life, and I'm so excited and happy that I met Leslie Klatt, and that she was able to show me how to do this. And if you're interested at all in checking it out, I highly recommend doing that. The other thing is I'm going to put a copy of it, print one out, and put it inside my planner, because that is something that I'm going to be looking at every day. And she actually created the planner that I have. It's called the Lavish Life Planner. And it is awesome because it has everything that you could ever possibly want, including meal planning and a layout of the grocery store for your grocery list. I mean, what other planner has that? Nobody. She also offers coaching on how to use it. We do set up Sundays in her group where we go through and we write out what's going on for the week. And she basically has a money back guarantee that you're going to love it. So I absolutely love mine. I'm so excited that I finally got it, and I'm starting to use it. And I actually need to write some more things in it, some more things that are going on, and map out a plan for how to reach more of my goals. But I highly recommend it to anybody, whether, you know, no matter who you are, to at least go check it out. And I'll put a link in the comments, because it's just really been life-changing for me. And so has meeting Leslie. She's awesome. But anyways, I will let you go on this lovely Saturday night, and hopefully I didn't repeat myself too much. But I'm super excited about this, and I'm really happy that I, you know, came to this realization of this whole visualization and abundance and manifesting, because this really wasn't on my radar even like a few months ago. And so this has really changed my whole entire life and the way I think about things. So I'm really excited to see what changes it will bring into my life, and all the awesome things that I'm going to achieve just by following this I don't know, not path, but this way of thinking. So have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Drop any comments or questions that you have in the comments, and I'll be back on tomorrow with another exciting topic. Bye.